my God, they're hearing you right now. Good job. Yeah, welcome to the Machine Room Podcast. Once again, I'm your host, Nostradamus, and also your host, stage right. Damn it. Hammer Venus. We are your hosts. Two of them. Is that plural, right? Is that how it goes?
Hosts. Yes.
More than one, plural, singular. You know,
Exactly.
I was okay with English, but I didn't really like remember like if you come to me like, okay, give me a noun and a verb and shit like that, I'm like like I never really differentiated like what is what.
Words.
Yes, like I never understood that. A verb is
An action.
and a noun is
Person, place, or thing.
You see, like you got that. Like I didn't. Like I'll be like, what's a verb? And then you had to explain it to me. An action. So I was like, all right, an action. Okay. Walked. Right?
Yes. It's a past tense verb.
A past tense verb. I like when people throw me those like ad-lib thingies, you know, like you just fill it in and then you come up with something really funny.
Those are funny.
Yes. Is there one that we could just look up online and just fill it up?
Probably.
That would be fun. That would be hilarious. So right now, in just the 2 minutes, we just taught everybody in the machine room verbs and nouns.
Yes. You're welcome, everybody. Write us a book.
Don't say that this podcast is not educational. Yes, it's geeky as shit, but it is educational at times.
It's very educational.
Next, we're gonna teach you
It's trash.
plurals.
Una más.
Did you say you're gonna teach you how to take out the trash?
Yes. People need to know.
You have to divide your plastics and everything else, I guess. How it works.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I mean, in my household is just like, this is recyclable over there in the recyclable section, and then everything else is just garbage.
I used to do that, and then I moved in with a bunch of Mexicans, and I'm like, where's the recycling? They're like, fucking throw it away. Okay.
What you talking about recycling? No mama's way. Just throw it in the garbage. We'll take care of it later.
Hey, Phantom Knight, how are you?
Phantom Knight, how are you doing? Welcome to our 26th episode. Even though it might say 25 below, I don't know. That's what my screen says, but Hammer Venus over here might fix that.
I can fix it right now.
She can fix it right now. No mama's way.
Mama's way.
No mama's way.
That's what we'll name it.
I think we should, like, that should be our like legit slogan for this the Machine Room Podcast. No mama's way.
That's what the shirts will say.
Oh my god, yes. I'll wear that like crazy, and it's like, hey, what the fuck you talking about, home? And I'm like, hey man, no disrespect, dog. Can I just get three oh my god, I haven't had a torta in forever.
Come to New Mexico.
In forever. Y'all have tortas?
I'm sure.
No, because this is a legit question. Because let me tell you, all right, tortas is like my thing here when it comes to Mexican food. All right, a Mexican friend like took me to like a Mexican supermarket, and he was like, "Here, you gotta try this. It's called torta." And I'm like, "What is this?" And it's a big ass freaking sandwich that is just like heaven. Okay. We Puerto Ricans have something equivalent to that. We call it like a jibarito, and that's a sandwich made with plantains instead of like buns or whatever. So I go to Boston with my sister and the whole family, and we're at a Mexican restaurant. They got full mariachis and everything. I was expecting Antonio Banderas to come out of nowhere and be like, ay, 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 amor, you know? But to no avail, he didn't pop up. But anyways, the menu comes out, and I'm like looking, I'm like, where's the torta? They got everything but a torta. And then I asked, like, you guys have torta? And why did the people in the restaurant look at me like, what's a torta? And I'm like, are you guys, is this not a Mexican restaurant? Is this like a Chicago thing? What's going on here?
It's a regional thing. Like, my roommates, they're from Arizona, so they know Mexican Arizona stuff. And then they come here to New Mexico, and there's shit here that we don't have, and there's shit we have here that they don't have. So it's a regional thing. And also, it's not just food. Like, the language changes. They use different words and stuff. The slang is different. So you never know what you're going to get.
Like a box of chocolates?
Yeah. You Forrest Gump motherfucker.
That's crazy. Okay, so then I gotta ask people in the machine room right now, like Danny and Phantom, the two guys that are right here, right now. Especially Danny, who's like in freaking California. Does the torta exist over there? Do you know what a torta is? Can I go to California? See, he said they have tortas in Cali. So I could go to Cali and go, let me get a torta con carne asada or something like that. But I can't go to Boston and get a fucking torta de carne asada because they're like...
Why would you go to Boston for Mexican food? Boston's a bunch of mixed.
I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, I was in Boston, so, you know, if I'm visiting my sister in Boston and they decide to go to a Mexican restaurant, I want a freaking torta.
I'm surprised that they didn't just, like, serve you Taco Bell that they snuck in the back. You're not going to get authentic Mexican food in Boston.
Oh, man. Boston is actually a pretty sweet... Like, I enjoyed it a lot. Like, I wish I could be there more. I've only been there twice. But
I want to go.
I wish I could be there more. And especially more of a being there and exploring the thing. Like, you know, my recent road trips, like, just close by, was just exploring the cities and small towns and whatnot. So when I went to Boston, I didn't really get to explore much, you know? I got to enjoy, but not explore like Boston.
It's funny because the next book that I'm writing takes place in Boston, but I've never been there, so I don't really know shit.
You're just going off freaking Matt Damon and Ben Affleck movies.
There you go, exactly. So it's gonna be all the town.
And The Departed and shit.
Yeah, The Departed, all that kind of shit.
So that means you got to get the Wahlbergs in it.
Yeah.
You have to write parts for the Wahlbergs. You got to put in Ben Affleck and Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
You know what? I will pay to see that. I will pay to see a movie with Ben Affleck, Matt Damon, the Wahlbergs. I'm talking about Donnie and Mark.
Oh, I would so see that.
Yes. Who else from Boston? Bill Burr.
Bill Burr, yeah.
Like real Boston motherfuckers. Who else from Boston? Who else popular from Boston? I can't think of anyone right now. That's like the Mount Rushmore of Boston.
Pretty much.
Not Jimmy Fallon, right? I'm just thinking because he did that movie.
I don't know.
With the Boston Red Sox, and then they won, and so they reshot the ending with the championship.
Hey, Google. Is Jimmy Fallon from Boston?
Sorry, I don't have any information about that. Do you want to know how much does Jimmy Fallon make?
Sure.
Yes.
Illiterate bitch.
What, we're not going to find out? Like, you just left me hanging. I really wanted to know how much Jimmy Fallon makes.
She just, like, went full retard and just stopped talking and then said, I fucked up. That's projecting, okay? I didn't do anything.
Remember when he got the show and people were like, "Oh, damn, it's gonna suck, whatever." But then he's been killing it as the late night host.
All he does is fucking nostalgia porn bullshit. It's not entertaining. I think he's stupid.
All right, then we disagree on Jimmy Fallon doing a great job.
He's from New York.
He's from New York. He's not Boston.
No, it's a fake.
What if the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles were from Boston instead of New York?
They'd be a bunch of fucking Mick wannabe fucking beer drinking fucking wife beating shirt wearing motherfuckers.
So then that's their full name right there.
That's that. All those
All that Ninja Turtles.
turtles.
Hey, what you doing over here? No, that's still New York, right?
I don't know what the fuck that was.
I don't know either. You know, I can't do accents. I can't do Boston accents.
That's like, hey, go fuck yourself. How's your mother?
Like that.
I think I would fit in pretty well there.
My boy LP does a good Boston accent.
He does lots of good accents.
He does. I should kill him. He's too good.
We should rip out his throat.
Yes. And then try to put in mind and then see if that'll make me be great. Like, I'm over here trying to perfect my walking and such.
I want him to do Frieza for my voicemail.
The Frieza. The Frieza's. He was on point with the Frieza, let me tell you.
What still needs to be done, people don't know this, but Eddie does a really great, amazing Goldar. And we've been pushing for a video for that for the longest time because it's fucking hilarious. Like, it was so verbatim.
That's true. You're right. You're right. I forgot about that. He did do that voice.
We used to play Xbox Live on 360 and he would do that. And it was like the funniest shit because it literally sounds just like him. But he would be saying all this crazy shit. Because it's Eddie.
I just need to get the clip of from the Green with Envy series where Goldar has the freaking Red Ranger in that little small room all fogged up and shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's all I need.
It could be just like a short little dab.
Yeah, I don't need to do anything else in that episode. Just take those scenes and just put them together and have them come over here and be like, you know, I don't know. I'm not a good Goldar. You know, I do Rita. That's it. That's it. It just takes one thing to do Rita, and that's that's all you gotta do, and then you gotta put your thing there. Danny said, no, Phantom Knight said that they have beef hot dogs in Boston instead of pork. I only know this because of the game D4.
Well, that's more incentive to go to Boston because I love hot dogs.
All the hot dogs.
All the hot dogs.
But in Boston, do they would they beat your ass if you ask for ketchup on your hot dog? Because here, Chicago, there's no ketchup in your hot dog. But fuck all that. I love ketchup in my hot dog. So they can kiss my ass.
I want ketchup and mustard and chili and cheese.
Yeah, like, who the hell created the rule no ketchup in your hot dog? Like, where else do you use ketchup in? If not.
It's like those people, like, you get a steak and you're like, want to put A1 or something on it. And they're like, don't do that. I'm like, fuck you. I'm paying the money for it. I'm going to drown it in this shit.
What the fuck do you use A1 on then if it's not steak? What's going on here?
Ground mashed potatoes and A1. You put it in big gulp. What are you drinking? A1.
That never like, everywhere here they don't sell it to you with ketchup and whatnot, and there's some places that even have like do not ask for ketchup. But I just feel like having this big ketchup thing, right? Get the hot dog from them, and they'd be like, "Thank you," and then pop that mug out and just put it right in front of their face, like, now it's perfect, and then walk away taking big ass bites.
Just eat that motherfucker. Yes.
They put everything else on it but the ketchup, but what actually freaking matters, in my opinion.
That's stupid. No, I'm not coming. That just turned me off of Chicago because I love ketchup and A1.
You know you're gonna have the damn hot dogs all like crazy.
Oh yeah. They used to sell these hot dogs at Sonic, and they were called Chicago style, and they were like with the pickle and the pepper and the tomato and all this shit. They were pretty good, but I don't know if that's like a real Chicago thing.
You know, I always wanted to challenge that. Like anywhere I go, and they're like Chicago this and Chicago that. I was like, okay, let me see, and then haven't because I'm actually from Chicago. It's like, I guess this is up to par. Chicago. I don't know.
I love that joke on that show, Southside, and he's like, well, you don't like deep dish pizza? He's like, it's lasagna with crust, and everybody gets mad.
I forgot about that show. It's still going. It's still going, right?
As far as, well, I mean, the season ended. I don't know if it's going to come back, but it was pretty funny.
All right, well, I hope so. I hope so, just for the fact that it is a Chicago show, so I hope so it does continue. I totally forgot about it. I've been wanting to watch it.
Yeah, right here. Southside renewed for season 2.
Well, there you go. All right.
And it was renewed while it was still airing, so it had to be doing really well.
All right, cool. Good. That's good.
It's funny. I like it. I co-signed that show.
You cooked to that show?
I co-signed that show.
Oh, I thought I like that show. I cooked to that show.
Did I ever tell you about the friend of mine that he was an extra, like a background extra in Hollywood, and he gave me a bunch of furniture and shit, and he was at my house, and it was just, like the TV was just on like some random channel, and he goes, "Oh, I like this show, I laugh on this show," and I thought that was like some weird California way of saying I think this is funny, and I was like, and he goes, "No, I laugh on the show. They put us all in a room, they play it and record us laughing to it." It's like, oh, that's not what I thought at all.
Wait, so it wasn't filmed in front of a live studio audience then?
No, it was filmed, and then they make the audience watch it, and they make them laugh. They put stuff like, like you see behind screens, like applause, or they'll put laughter, or they tell them what to do, and then they record it. And then they edit that shit in together. I mean, there's shows that are recorded with a live audience, but others do it that way.
Huh. I mean, you can tell when a show is like just have like there's just someone pressing a button like ha 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 ha.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm like that's not even funny.
It's the same laugh over and over.
The ostrich from Family Guy?
Yes. That's my dude. There's a website just devoted to him. Let me see if I can find it.
Really? Just to the ostrich?
It's the ostrich laugh. Let me see.
I love the internet. Let me tell you.
I love it.
The internet would like do anything for everything and just make it 100 times better.
I know I have it saved somewhere. But it's like as soon as you go to the website, it's just that ostrich. There it is. It's called Instant Laughing Ostrich. I'll put it in chat.
Okay,
it's
so
instantostrich.com.
So now that that's there, you all have to click that every time we say laugh.
Yes. If something's funny, then haha.
I mean, everything's funny in my opinion.
Except for Oprah, apparently.
Oprah, Beyonce, Jennifer Lopez.
That's so weird you don't like J-Lo.
I'm just seeing a pattern. It's just females. I don't like men either. Ninja.
Which ninja?
Ninja. No, not the ant word. Love Ninja, the ant word.
Okay.
Talking about Fortnite Ninja. Fucking.
He'll fucking kill you with nunchucks.
No. Fortnite Ninja. I mean, the ant word ninja is cool in my book.
That's the only ninja in my eye.
What about
You
American
can't
Ninja?
have 50 people named Ninja. No, there's one. And he's that crazy dude from Chappie.
When he went to go get the car, I think he's like, "Why you steal the car from Daddy or something?" Whatever. I don't forget. Yo,
I
like,
don't remember.
there's things that I categorize as really good. It's anything that makes me like get emotional and crazy. Like, I don't know the list of people in this world that freaking like, and I have no shame in this. I fucking say it like crazy. I bawled the fuck out at the end of Chappie. All right, so I don't know.
I did too.
Okay, so this me and you, but I don't know how many other people in the world, like, who will say like Chappie made me fucking cry like crazy at the end. And that's when it was at that point I was like, this was a fucking fantastic movie because it just made me bawl.
The movie's wonderful. Like, if it's on, anytime I see that it's on, I'll watch it.
It makes me mad because I wanted to see that. Like, it's a good movie. Like, you wanted to see it when it was in theaters, and then you don't, and then you see it years later, and it's like, man, I wish I saw it sooner.
Well, movies aren't in theater like they used to be. They used to be in theater for like a year before they even started pulling it to do, like a VHS or DVD or something like that. Now it's like, if you don't go like the first week, it's like you're not going to get to see it.
It's true. Things get pulled out like crazy, and movies get to Blu-ray
So,
like 3 months.
especially here, because the movie theater only has 4 theaters.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, if we don't get it, it means you have to drive an hour away to go see it. So if you don't do that, then you're just not going to get to see it.
Shit. That's crazy. You know what else is
Yep.
crazy? Danny over here never seen Chappie.
What? It's so good. Especially if you like computer techie stuff and all that. I love it.
Chappie's made by the same people who did the
District 9.
and the other one with Matt Damon.
With Matt Damon.
Yeah,
Yes.
Elysium.
That one. I've never seen that one.
Elysium was actually pretty good too.
I like everything that guy does. I just haven't seen that one.
I don't know how to say that guy's name. Something black.
I don't either. He's South African and they have a weird accent.
Thing is that he uses that dude. You know who I'm talking about, the one from District 9.
Yeah.
And that guy is freaking great. That guy was especially great. My favorite that guy ever done, besides like District 9 and the freaking 18 movie, my favorite is shit. It was just in my head now. I just like Hardcore Henry.
Yes, Hardcore Henry's my shit.
The
Oh my god, that movie's so fucking great.
That movie is, and I always said like I'm gonna watch it with the PSVR 3D shit, but I still haven't. I just want to feel like
I need to.
I'm there,
I want to like fully immersive kind of thing and be like yelling and shit with the goggles on. Like, oh my god.
That's another one that I was so freaking mad that took me forever to watch because I wanted to see in theaters. Excuse me. but nobody was down or whatever. Shit
What's
dragged.
up, bro?
It went our way. Finally got it. What up, Just Plain Dro? Thank you for coming to the machine room. You haven't been in the machine room in like forever. Where have you been? Hammer Venus misses you. How dare you do that to her? God damn it.
That's true.
Jesus Christ. Just for that, just for not being in the machine room all that time, you are forced, you hear me? Forced to be at every single stream of Hammer Venus's.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. That's right. I don't care if you got work. You got Twitch on your phone, you pop that motherfucker open. And you watch us. Damn it. What was I? Hardcore Henry. Didn't see it in theaters. Finally got it on Blu-ray, watched it, and I was like, this movie is like the great. The movie was literally like, I love the feeling that a movie or something feels like it's a video game, because that's what it felt like.
It did.
Like,
It even had like a big, huge boss battle.
like
It was amazing, and just like a boss battle, you had to fight him twice. You had to fight him once on the ground, and then he got all overpowered and was flying in the sky, and you had to fight him again. I was like, this is brilliant. Why wasn't this a game first?
Right? Like, I started thinking, like, after seeing the movie, it was like, okay, so the creator had to have been like, look, I'm just going to make a live-action video game. Just straight off the bat. All first person, gets really crazy, gets really wild, and then I'm going to have this crazy boss battle at the end.
Done.
It was so damn good. But the best part about it is that when I watch it, I just had someone else in my head as Henry, because I have a old Puerto Rican supervisor named Henry, and he sounds like, okay, Papa, go over there and do this. So he sounds like that, right? So in my head, when I'm watching this movie, that's Henry, dog. He's like, okay, Papa, I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm gonna take this. Like, that was his voice throughout the whole thing.
Oh my God.
I was like, yes, this movie is 100 times better now.
You should have him like come in and dub that movie with a bunch of lines. Since Henry doesn't say anything in the movie.
I know, right? He's gonna understand. Okay, what do you want me to say? What, Papa? I got this, Papa.
Yes, watch Chappie and Hardcore Henry. And if you haven't seen the A-Team movie too, that movie is fucking amazing. Especially the director's cut.
Yes. Because that guy killed it in that movie.
Oh my God, that movie's so good. I was so mad when they were like, yeah, but we didn't get enough views to want to do a sequel. I was like, y'all are fucking stupid. That movie overperformed and was amazing.
It's true. But like, whatever. I'm surprised it didn't make a sequel.
They're stupid.
They usually are. Hollywood usually are. Like, okay, I understand. You're in it to make some money. All right?
Yeah.
But sometimes it's just like, I want people to make stuff because they want to make it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just have the desire to make something. And just like yesterday, I was thinking about, because Tron Legacy track popped up in my Spotify, and I was like, man, it's a damn shame that Disney didn't just focus on Tron. Like, they set up something in Tron Legacy, and then they didn't just go with it. And it's been like over a decade now, I think, since the movie came out. And that sequel is so, like, it was so, like, I saw it in IMAX, so it was so beautiful to watch, to see, to hear, because the soundtrack by Daft Punk was just like a masterpiece, in my opinion, to that movie. Everything was just perfection, and you were like, yes, I want more. And all they did was give us one little series, and then that's it.
Yep. Same thing with the A-Team. The A-Team movie was supposed to be like a prequel before the show, before they do, like, you know, all the stuff they do in the show. So it was like this huge setup and execution just for, you know, at the very end for them to be wanted fugitives like you saw in the old show. Mm-hmm. So the sequels would have been more like the TV show, but we never got to get to that point. But they keep making Mission Impossible movies like hand over fist.
I mean, but Mission Impossible is Mission Impossible. It was damn good. What you really should say is they keep making like Olympus Has Fallen movies, and I'm like, damn, I didn't know these movies are fucking.
Olympus went to the zoo and Olympus at the car wash.
Like, I like them, but to me, they didn't seem like they were that much of a successful movie franchise, and they made 3 so far, and yet we couldn't get a freaking sequel from Power Rangers.
Nope.
And we still don't even know if there's gonna be a Lita sequel, you know? But there's like there's a Legally Blonde 3 happening this year. I just found that out. Like, I didn't ask for that. I want Alita. Where's my Alita sequel?
And Power Rangers and 18.
Well, now we know there's gonna be a Power Ranger movie again. I don't know how that one's gonna work out, because something about they're gonna time travel to the 90s. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Fucked up.
We will see. Let's see. Gerard Butler Has Fallen. I'll see that.
Yes. I'd so watch that.
Now it was Angel Has Fallen. What the fuck? That title I found stupid. It's true. I still want to see it, but my point is, there's movies that you don't even you don't hear are successful, or you don't hear anybody talk about them, and they're getting sequels. And to go back to the Tron Legacy thing, like, Disney Plus now has a platform where they could put stuff out. They did the Lady and Tramp movie and some Christmas movies that look full production. They did the Mandalorian that looked like they spent millions on, and it was fucking fantastic. So okay, continue Tron Legacy on fucking Disney Plus at least. Just give me the 3rd movie that shows Flint's son with Korra in the real world. And the thing that bugs me is there's what's the actor's name, man? The one that played the Scarecrow in the Nolan movies.
Oh, Murphy, Cillian Murphy.
There you go. Cillian Murphy was in Tron Legacy, and you're not just gonna put that character in there for no reason. His character is the son of the original antagonist from the first Tron movie. So, and then there's other things and like the special features that show that he was talking to, I think, the main bad guy in Tron or whatever. So he was like conspiring against the company kind of shit. So like the son going on the same path as the father was. It was a setup for a 3rd where he's the villain and shit like that. Like, you don't just put Cillian Murphy like, okay, we got you and this one scene and then that's it. No, you're setting up for something, but nothing happened.
That shit irks me. Because they make so many stupid fucking movies every year, and they make reboot after reboot and sequels to shit that you don't care about. And then stuff that you care about or deserves a sequel or a continuation of some kind, it never happens. And they'll put the excuses down, oh, enough people didn't see it, it didn't make enough money, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, well, evidently you don't care about that because you have stupid shit like Legally Blonde 3 and Air Bud 14 and fucking movies that people don't care about.
Danny says the best Gerard Butler movie is Gamer and Law Abiding Citizen.
I'll co-sign that. Especially Law Abiding Citizen. That movie's amazing.
Gamer is the shit when he goes to the guy at the end and there's Dexter doing the whole
yes,
song and dance with that song by either it was Sinatra or I got a blank. Something about I Got You in My Head or whatever. But it was just great. Especially to see Dexter getting down. Legally Blonde 3 Blonde Harder. Hey, if Legally Blonde 3 turns into a movie where it's like a Die Hard situation, I'm all for that. Just take it and flip the script and put her in a freaking action shit.
Yes.
I'm all fucking for that. I actually now I want like this mock poster of Legally Blonde 3 Blonde Harder.
She's got a gun, and the dog has a gun. Yes, pink guns.
You were in my head. That's exactly what I thought.
I know. Gamer is great. Remember who I was telling about, but that movie is filmed in New Mexico, especially in I think it was Danny. Especially the plaza in downtown Albuquerque, because they shot that for Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. So it's the same downtown stuff. So you can point all that kind of crap out. Like, oh, I've seen that before. I've seen that. So they must have just gotten like all this, especially when he's in the truck and he's like flipping it over and all this crazy shit. That was still all downtown Albuquerque.
So it seems like New Mexico is actually a big filming location as well.
We're getting a lot of stuff here, especially Albuquerque. We had that New Mexico Studios, and they got bought out by Netflix. So Netflix is going to film a lot of shit here.
That's good. That means that when something like that happens, that means that the filming tax or whatever is like decent.
Yeah,
because they're where they do
really
it. That's why in Chicago they did the same thing. That's why now they're doing like they've been doing a lot of movies and whatnot over the decade and TV shows here and what. So especially in my area here, they're always filming from time to time, and I think it's because of like Chicago PD and Chicago Med and shit like that. They'll use this area as a setting for like homes or something. There's like this house like a block or 2 blocks down that constantly is used for filming, especially around the summer period.
They just filmed something here like last week, the week before. I can't remember what it was called. It was like something nerdy, like geeky kind of stuff. But I don't remember the name. I'm trying to find it.
No, that's what we're gonna call our show. Something nerdy.
Yes.
Just like that.
I like that. Here's a list of stuff. If you just Google search Cowboys and Aliens, The Space Between, The Man Who Fell to Earth, Observe and Report, The Book of Eli. That was filmed not far from here. About a 30-minute drive.
Oh, you guys have that big open space to pull off that kind of settings. So
oh yeah,
I see that.
Yeah, if you just put the kind of gray film, what do you call them, filters? Like take all the color out and oversaturate it, and you've got post-apocalyptic New Mexico. Or you do what they did in Breaking Bad, make it yellow, and then it turns New Mexico into Mexico.
It's perfect.
It was
That's
always
true.
just
Every
really
every time they film in Mexico, they just make it yellow as fuck.
It's so yellow.
Dro said, people are still throwing pizzas on the roof of the Breaking Bad house. Oh,
That lady.
He's asking if they are.
Last I heard, she had the lady that owns the house. She had filed a grievance with the county and was able to get a fence put around her house so people would stop throwing pizzas on her roof.
But what if someone has a good arm?
Then it's gonna be up there.
I mean,
it's gotta be one of those ones that's not cut or something. Like you gotta really want it.
they can't
That's
stop
a serious
them.
thing.
People could get drones, carry that motherfucker,
Drone drop. Yep. I've been there. I have pictures of that house. It's really cool.
At first when you said a fence, I thought you were gonna say a fence around the roof. Like I was like, okay, that's a little extreme.
Just on the house. Yeah. No, like around her property.
She probably like the only one too, because that looks like a neighborhood that doesn't have fences at all.
No, they don't. And it's like, it's on the intersection. So there's like the main house and then that road in front of it, just like you see in the show. And there's houses all around. So to have a fence right there, it would be like having like your your house out in the middle of all of those other houses with a fence around it. You're gonna look like an asshole.
Just really stand out.
Yeah.
Hey, look at this bitch. Think she cool? Got a fence. Fuck is that?
Yeah.
I say, yeah, get drones and fucking just put on the roof. Cause you know what? In the machine room, we like challenges and we like to overcome challenges. You don't want us to throw pizza on your roof? Okay, challenge accepted. We're gonna get our pizza. We're gonna get our pizza on your roof. Also, we're gonna fuck in your car.
We are gonna have sex in your car again. It will happen. You turn my Prius into a nightmare.
Shout out to Dirty Mike and the boys. God damn it! This thing keeps saying it's. I see. I'm looking at our stream, and you know, because of whatever reason, I guess, you know what? Maybe this computer needs more, but whatever reason, it looks like we're a Max Headroom kind of episode. You know, that's how it looks so far.
What do you mean?
Because it freezes and glitches and shit. So we're like, you know, Max Headroom.
I get it.
Plain Dro, we must make a pizza catapult to overcome all fences.
I like it.
So
you want to pride? You get the most pizzas on her roof.
Right? Each person got a catapult. It's just a game.
Yeah.
Max Machine Room. I like it. I like it. And a way to max headroom our heads.
That'd be a lot of work. We could do it.
We could do anything. Any damn thing. But imagine it though. Like I need a max headroom of me just straight up right here. I just want to see my beard max headroomed. You know? Max Headroom beard should be legit. Oh, snap. It'll be Angry Birds, but with pizzas. Forget creating a game. Now we're just creating an app now. It's just going to be a straight up app of breaking pizzas, we're going to call it. Okay, now collectively, it's just everybody in the machine room. Okay, so if anybody creates this, if this thing gets made, that means I'm suing either one of y'all. All right, breaking pizzas. It's a game where you gotta throw the damn thing to the house. Okay, and we're gonna make the house look like the Breaking Bad, but you know, for copyright purposes, we can't. You know, clearly say it's Breaking Bad, but we'll have characters that look like Heisenberg and such, and if you hit the pizza on them, then that's an extra point. I think we got a moneymaker here.
I think that's the legit game. 99 cents download. That's it. Make millions of dollars. I'm all for it.
Or like Dro said, the free app with millions of ads that pay us.
Yeah. Millions of ads every 5 seconds.
And then you only have like a limit of pizzas. Then you have to wait because you know it's free, so you have to wait like a whole 10 hours until you get like.
But if you can't wait, then you can buy them with real money, and then that's how we make money.
Exactly. You want to launch them damn pizzas. and then we have specific catapults, and then specific pizzas. You know,
You can have like a little catapult that just shoots like pizza rolls, and then like one a little bit bigger and it has pizza bagels. And then the one next from that is like Hot Pockets. Shoot a bunch of Hot Pockets.
well, we gotta have something coming back at us, you know. So something that, like, we're shooting that, but there's something that gotta try to stop our catapults.
Have the owner of the lady like throw in like newspapers and shit, like Paperboy.
Oh shit! What? 12-hour wait or pay $599.99 for 20 pizzas? I like it.
I like it. I think Joe just became our new programmer.
Yes, and Dro can draw. So Dro, now you gotta make the artwork, right? We're gonna develop this. We're gonna get it to someone to actually make it. And you know what? It could be a phone app too, but we could go really high and just fucking make this a Steam game.
Yes.
You know, and then next thing you know, it'll be on the Switch.
Yeah.
We trying to make money. And you know what? The production is gonna be called Machine Room Games.
Yes. Boom.
Boom.
Mic drop.
This pizza catapult breaking pizza game is gonna fund the not enough ammo game.
Yes, because that game is gonna be a masterpiece.
Yes, that if that game doesn't win Game of the Year when it drops
every year for 9 years.
9 years. We just had all these new games come out, but still the number one play game on every system. Not enough ammo.
Yes, Breaking Pizza or Better Call Pizza. Huh? That can be the prequel.
Oh, yes.
Pizza drop.
These are t-shirts, man. Just
I know.
I want to have Breaking Pizza and Better Call Pizza.
You have to like have like a cartoon style of that lady's house and a bunch of catapults shooting pizzas.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna make a loan and make a pizza place. And I'm gonna call it Better Call Pizza. Can you imagine? Hello, this is Better Call Pizza.
What do you want?
Was that 2 peps? 2 peps and the cheese? Okay, I got you.
You have to give them names like they do in those old diners. How they like nickname all their orders weird. So like 2 pepperonis and a cheese. They're like, all right, we got 2 dish mops and a algae. All right, coming through.
You're right, because every pizza spot here too gets creative with their names too.
Yes.
Oh, man, what do you call them though? They have to be named after Breaking Bad, of course.
Yes. Or Better Call Saul.
Or Better Call Saul. Now
you have like the Supreme would be the Heisenberg.
There you go. There you go.
And then if you want like a plain cheese, that's the Mike, because he's simple.
What's the Jesse? What's the Pinkman?
Bell pepper and pepperoni.
Okay. Now you know the to be up there with the Heisenberg, we need another one to go with that, and that's Gus's.
For the Bravo.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's gonna be a Latin fusion, and I'm thinking, chicken. Some kind of chicken, like a southwestern chicken with corn and beans.
Damn.
And an Alfredo sauce.
Damn. Would you guys eat that?
Yes, I would eat that.
Would you guys eat that? Cause we're trying to start a business. Better Call Pizza.
That's the Jesse, yeah.
Oh man, someone should. We got ideas for days.
All kinds of shit. Like, Hollywood just needs to hire us
They
for
do.
all kinds of movies, TV shows, games, restaurants, clothing.
There's
We got it all.
no stopping us.
Crystal blue pizza. I like that.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Speaking of TV, look, it was spoiled to me. I don't know if you heard what happened in Crisis on Infinite Earths.
No, I haven't seen it.
Shit. So I shouldn't say anything.
I won't watch it. Just say it.
You're not gonna watch it?
I'm so far behind on all those shows that
It's fine. I
I
mean,
probably know.
you should really just watch these 5 episodes. It's like if you just watch this crossover, you should be good because it's something you should watch, especially with what happened in the final 2 episodes, which I had to find out by waking up and then seeing a picture of it. I was like, part of me was like, fuck, that would have been something I would love to experience if I watched it. But then when I watched some of that episode and then I saw that moment, I was like, it was still very like a geeked out moment for you.
I'll watch it then.
You watch it then? You don't want me to say anything?
Yeah. No, I'll go watch it.
All right, but it happens in episode 4. And trust me, it's beautiful. It's fantastic. And gives me hope that maybe DC knows what they're doing. But speaking of DC knowing what they're doing, how about them 11 nominations for Joker? Fantastic. So without come on, 11, Joker's gonna walk out with something. There's no way it can't win 11 of them, but it's even up there with Best Picture. So if Joaquin wins Best Actor and the movie wins Best Picture, wow.
Oh, that's amazing. For, what's his name? Todd Phillips, Joaquin Phoenix, his name. For DC, from Warner Brothers, for fans of DC. Okay, so Joe just watched it. So what did you think about it? I'm curious to know your actual... Oh, he bought the Steelbook, so he
Because
must
the
like
motherfucker works at Best Buy. Dude, I wanted the Steelbook. I forgot about that day. You know what? No. Now that I think about it, Dro, I'm mad at you because usually you hit me up like, hey, look, this is here. And I'm like, oh, shit, that's right. But usually I've been like, oh, yeah, I know I'm going to get it. But you know what? This time, I wasn't sure when it came out. So I blame you for not reminding me to go to fucking Best Buy and get the Steelbook copy.
I told you when it came out. I was like, wasn't it the 7th?
Something that morning
Yeah,
told me like, I should go to Best Buy. I think Joker came out today, but it was like time I need to go straight to work. It was, but you know what? A coworker got me a copy. It's all cool. It's a 4K Blu-ray copy with the digital code. But I really wanted that Steelbook. But it's okay. I could live. I'll live.
eBay.
Fuck it.
Just go to eBay.
Yeah, I could do that. Best Buy restocks on freaking Steelbooks like down the road.
We'll just get one later.
There you go.
There was one left that someone bought. Well, those fuckers.
But he still didn't tell us what he thought.
That's true. What did you think?
Because people know Hammer Venus and I really enjoyed that movie and really broke it down and try to decipher it. I know people that didn't enjoy the movie, and I'm like, what the fuck? But you know, those are what we call hipsters. So we don't talk about that.
You know, like how in Call of Duty they have the little bonus game where you kill zombies?
Yeah.
When we do not enough ammo, we should have a bonus game where instead of robots, you kill hipsters. And it's like hordes and hordes of fucking hipsters.
Oh, I like it.
Yes.
I like it. They all gotta be saying like some cynical or stupid.
Stupid. You put out iPhones and it attracts them, and then you shoot them.
iPhone with a bomb on it, you know?
Yes. Or like old vinyl records, and they're like, ooh, vinyl.
It's fucked up, man. It's fucked up because it's true. Because it's freaking true. Crap, I was gonna say something. I totally forgot. The Joker. I don't remember now. Talked about hipsters. Ah, crap. This is the moment of the podcast where I just forget everything.
It's
forgot
gone.
everything, ladies and gentlemen. I just forgot everything. But that I saw. You know, last thing I want to say, because we're almost gonna wrap this up, people. All right, so enjoy. Oh wait, Plain Joe said it was depressing, and I felt sorry for him, but I loved it. Now I know why Harley Quinn fell in love. Yeah, that's exactly how you should feel about it.
But that's, if you're going by DC lore, then he's only one of 3 Jokers.
Mm-hmm. Because there are many, and then they still haven't explained. Right?
No, they haven't.
It's still a mystery, but
there's like the funny one, like the comedian. Then there's the insane one, like the psychopath, and then the boss, like the smart one.
Mm-hmm. Which people that didn't watch Gotham or diss Gotham should have watched it, because they really captured every single Joker on that show.
All 3.
Really good way. But what I want to mention, because we talked about hipsters and how they criticize and everything like that or whatever, I just saw a video earlier today of apparently live crowd reactions to the end of Rise of Skywalker when she's about to say her name, and they just flipped. Like, there's this woman just flipping out, pissed off about it. It's like, I fucking hate Star Wars. Nah, nah, nah. There's like everybody else, and I'm like, what? Like seriously, you guys are that pissed off of the ending? Like, it's not even that. You know what?
And to come from a family where, you know, their name and their presence in my life meant nothing to me, and to take on another name, like, I totally felt that scene. I was like, yes, because you accept a family that, you know, endured you and loved you and brought you in and helped you. That's your real.
People don't get it. I don't know. It's not that hard to get where that movie went. Especially, look, this movie had to fix things that happened in the movies prior to it. It had to please fans and also wrap up a lot of stuff and tell a story. And the story was told, but you know what? It's just a fucking movie. It's just a damn story. And the world of Star Wars is vast and deeper than just the Skywalker thing. And we have proof, because we have a show called The Mandalorian that did so much and proved that we can tell way more stories in Star Wars. I personally still want Jedis and Sith to be involved somehow, but there's way more things to do. Solo is also another movie that can show that there's more stories to tell. So to those people complaining about that, grow the fuck up, okay? Like, it's not even that serious, all right? And whatever else you complain about, grow the fuck up. Remember the time we were kids and we were just happy things happened?
Yes.
Let's be like that. So that's my final thoughts. I'm Nostradamus. That's Hammer of Venus. And this was the Machine Room Podcast. Thank you for joining us. And a good night.